आयची जी प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स आमी आपयल्या हांगा ती आमचे जे ऑर्गनायजेशन आसा युनायटेड गोवन्स फावंडेशन ह्या बॅनराच्या अंडर आनी आयचो जो टॉपीक आसा म्हणजे जो विशय आसा तेजेर आमी हायलायट करूंक सोदता तो आसा लास्ट इयर म्हणजे 2014 11/9/2014 आमी साऊथ गोवान जे अव्वल कारकून जे पोस्ट घेतलेले तेजे भितर जे करप्शन जाल्लें जे इलिगॅलिटीज आमकां ज्यो मेळिल्ल्यो ताजेर आमी कंप्लेन फायल केल्ली मारगांव पुलीस स्टेशनाचेर आनी पूण ती कंप्लेन आमी फायल करून सुद्दां त्या विशयाचेर कसलेंच इन्वेस्टिगेशन जावंक ना म्हटल्यार ती जे करप्शन आमी जे दाखोवन दिल्लें भितरलें तेजेर कसलेंच इन्वेस्टिगेशन जावं नासतना म्हणजे आमची मागलेले की ती केस आसती फुडें एंटी करप्शन ब्युरोन फॉरवर्ड करची पूण तशें कांयच करिनासतना हो सगळो विशय आसा तो सगळो डायल्यूट केलो गेला आनी आज 1 वर्स जालें तरी आसतना तेजेर कसलीच एक्शन जावंक ना. आमी ही केस आसा ती एंटी करप्शन ब्युरो आसा विजिलन्स डिपार्टमेंट थंय आमी ऑलरेडी ही फॉरवर्ड म्हणजे केल्ली आसा थंय आनी थंयच्यांतल्यान आमी जेन्ना थंय गेली परत चवकशी करपाक की कितें जालां केसीचें तर ते म्हणटा चालू आसा इन्वेस्टिगेशन चालू आसा. आनी म्हाका सांगपाक एक दुख्ख दिसता म्हटल्यार जे बॉस्को जॉर्ज आसा SP तेणी एक पेपरार पब्लिकली स्टेटमेंट केल्लो आसा एका इंटरव्यून की तो अशें म्हणटा की एक्टिविस्ट येता आनी हांगा केसी फायल करता स्पेशली गोवन हेजेर म्हणजे गोंयचे एक्टिविस्ट आनी पूण म्हणटा ते फॉलोअप कांयच घेना. आतां म्हाका तांकां विचारपाचें आसा फॉलोअप घेवपाचो म्हणजे कितें म्हणजे जे कोण कंप्लेन फायल करता तेणी वचून थंय सगळें ती आतां तुमकां आमी एक इशू दाखोवन दिता बाबा हांगा अशें अशें चल्लेलें आसा. आतां फुडलो फॉलोअप म्हणजे कितें आमी वचून ती सगळी थंय प्रोसिजर करपाचो तो आमकां पावर आसा काय कितें. आनी तशें जर म्हाका दिसता एका बॉस्को सराक म्हणूंक सोदता हांव की तुका जर तुमच्या डिपार्टमेंट हँडल करूंक शकना ती फुडें केस हे करपाक जाल्यार तेणी आमकां दिवचें एक स्पेशल ऑथॉरिटी दिवची आमकां दिवचें पावर दिवचो तो इन रायटींग की बाबा आमकां हें जमना की तुमीच हें फॉलोअप करा जे कोण कंप्लेन फायल करता तेणी. सो हें सगळें आसा आनी हें चल्लां तें बरोबर न्ही आनी अश्यो आमच्यो कितल्योश्योच केसी आमी विजिलन्स डिपार्टमेंटान आमी फायल केल्ल्यो आसा पूण आज पर्यंत तेजेर कसलीच एक्शन जायना आनी तें डिपार्टमेंट आसा टोटली डिफंक आसा. सो ही अव्वल कारकुनाचो हो इशू इतलो गंभीर आसा की हे जे पोस्ट घेतलेले तेच्या भितर खुबशे म्हणजे मॅनिप्युलेशन केल्लें आसा आनी तितूर MLA आसा तेंचे सोयऱ्या दायऱ्या हितूर इनवॉल्व आसा. डायरेक्ट आमी हांगा मेन्शन केलां मिस्टर सुभाष फळदेसाय आसा तेजी जी सिस्टर इन लॉ आसा तिच्या खातीर हांगा स्पेशल तिका ट्रिटमेंट दिवन तिका भितर घेतलेली आसा. म्हणजे हे सगळें आमी दाखोवन दिल्लें आसा. हांव अविनाश कडेन मागता की तेणी हे सगळे जे डिटेल आसा आमी म्हणजे तितूंतले ज्यो इलिगॅलिटीज कश्यो आसा ते तेणी सगळें मुखार तुमचें मांडचें.
Filed a 20-page complaint with the Margaon police station, which was later forwarded to the Home Department and then to the ACB. Now, and we have also enclosed more than 200-page evidence, which clearly shows the manipulation that had taken place in order to select a few candidates. Now, what were the illegalities? Number one was the illegal manner in which the evaluation procedure was changed. At that time, as per the Gazette, you have to have essential qualification, graduation, desirable, and which would be Marathi and all, and as well as you didn't require any experience. Now you didn't require experience because it is assumed that at that post of Awal Karkun, no experience, no form of experience can be useful. But over here what they did, Agarwal, ND Agarwal, the former collector, passed his own selection, passed an order without following procedure. This was the memorandum that he passed without getting cabinet approval, wherein he made a point system, and it is as follows. Suppose their basic qualification, which is graduation, they get up to 50 points depending on the percentage. After that, post graduation, they get up to 10 points. Now, it does not mention what kind of course is required for post graduation. Some of the candidates have put in fake certificates in order to get these 10 points. Then computer certificate. As per the original gazette, the RR, 6 months computer certification is required. Now those RRs were prepared more than 10 years back. Actually, it should not be so, because in college everybody learns computers. But Agarwal did his own thing. He said on the paper he advertised 6 months, but over here for 8 months course he is giving some 5 points, and for 6 months he is giving 3 points. Further, than extracurricular activities was added. If represented higher secondary, you get 5 points. If you represent the state at national level, you get 7 points, and if you come in the first top 3, you get some 10 points. Now all this was added arbitrarily without taking permission from the personnel department. This is according to the file notes. Then this itself was illegal. Now what has been done now for the North Goa, currently there is a recruitment going on for North Goa Collectorate of Awal Karkun. There they have added, but still now we don't know whether it is officially approved in the gazette or whether they have again in the same way just changed their selection criteria. The second thing is the illegal and corrupt action of the selection committee. Who was on the selection committee? Venencio Furtado, the then additional collector who later on became the collector and now is in the survey department. Surendra Naik, deputy collector. Santosh Kudaikar, that is deputy collector. SV Naik, director of industries, member of the scheduled tribe which was never present, and Dipali Naik, who was the additional collector. Now what these people, instead of scrutinizing every document, they overlooked that. There were fake certificates given. There was employment cards which were submitted that are totally blank. If you see this is the kind of employment card that were submitted, and they overlooked it. The graduation, the master's programs certificates are fake. One woman who happened to be the sister-in-law Subhash Desai enclosed 2 computer certificates. One is of 8 months. If you see this is 6 months computer certificate. Registration number 187/12. Afterwards she enclosed another same one, 18/12 of 8 months. Because why? She is getting extra points, and like a fool she forgot to pull out the first certificate. Both the certificates are the same from same institute, which is another fake. And apparently this alleged that it was the husband. We don't know because it is closed down now. So like that there is one candidate who went on because of that extracurricular activities. Now it is for participation in a sporting event. He put a hiking certificate in which he handwritten there and secured first place. Now this is very clear that and for this he got 10 points, which is why on the merit list he was in the top 7 of which he was selected. Almost every candidate has done something or the other like this. And all this was overlooked by the selection committee. The third issue, the third point that we had raised was the conflict of interest. There was a girl called Carla Pereira, whose mother was the PA of Andy Agarwal. Not only that, she belonged to the vigilance and confidential and vigilance section of the South Goa Collectorate, which had all the question papers. If you remember, Vijay Sardesai had once brought this issue up in the assembly, stating that the question papers were leaked. Not only this person, there's another girl who called Siddhi Pai Angle, who was working in the confidential and vigilance section. She had access to all the documents, all the question papers, the answer sheet, everything. Yet she was not relieved from her duty, and she got selected. She not only got, she got 71%. She stood 9th place in the written exam, and Carla stood 4th place. So this Carla was in Bombay. She's not even a Goan. She doesn't have 15 years Goan experience. She has enclosed experience certificate which show that she was staying in Bombay. So residence certificate of 15 years she has shown. And the last point we had read was undue favor was given to a candidate because he threatened the South Goa Collectorate. He had gone to the High Court. All of a sudden, within the moment he put the petition, within a couple of days he was given the reserved seat which belonged to the ex-serviceman. Now the procedure when de-reserving a seat is you have to go to the employment exchange. They have to give a NOC stating that there is no eligible candidate, and only then you can de-reserve a seat. All this thing was bypassed, and thus that particular the particular post was given to this person called Abhishek Prabhu Desai. He was posted as the PA to the deputy collector. Now he's transferred out of the South Goa collectorate. You can have a look at the documents. It's quite detailed, so I won't go through it. These people are still working in the collector office. At that time, if you ask anyone, any candidate, they say they have to pay nearly around 6 to 8, 10 lakhs as bribe to get these positions. Those who are not related to any so-called politicians. For Mamladar, it goes up to 20 lakhs. Now it is clearly evident that fraud is done, things were overlooked. Our question is, why hasn't the ACB filed an FIR? Forget about charge sheet, that is different, that is later. So many documents you are giving and you are saying that there is no corruption. You are saying that we have to follow up. Is Bosco George capable of doing his job, or he should resign? He is only good at trap cases, which any police officer can do. It doesn't require him to sit in Altin for that. So we have written to the Chief Secretary, Chief Minister, the Minister for Revenue to take action in this and to direct the authorities, to direct Bosco George to file the FIR. Failing which, we will have to approach the higher authorities against these individuals who are not acting. We hope that justice is served, because a lot of deserving candidates have not got this post. And the same thing might repeat now in the North Goa Collectorate. In fact, we had pointed out that when the post was advertised for North Goa Collectorate, they had asked to go on the website. But on the website it was not updated. The website was not updated, and the details which were expected were not shown. It is only after maybe 10-15 days that they have put up those details. So we want the government to take a look at it, to take action. Otherwise, we have to assume that this government is corrupt, just like the government that was there before. First, we are going step by step. We had put in the police, they had forwarded to the Home Department. They took 2 months for that, and then the Home Department asked them to file the FIR. So now we have written to the Home Department again. The letter is already drafted. We have to send it now. We have also written to the Chief Secretary, Chief Vigilance Officer, Chief Minister, Revenue Department. If they don't act, we will take the issue up of the Chief Vigilance Officer with the Central Vigilance Commissioner, because he comes under that, and we will expose the fact that not a single case has been FIR has been filed in whichever cases that we have filed. As far as the Chief Minister and this is concerned, we will even approach the High Court if it is. We don't want to approach it early. We want to explore all the departments first, whichever we can. We'll follow the procedure, and then if we do not get justice, we will go to the High Court. Well, there are the point system, they are adopting the same. The point system is the same, but what they have asked is the desirable qualification. They have said LLB. So besides graduation, LLB, which is fair for Awal Karkun post, you do require. But experience certificate is not fair, because I can put a sweeper certificate also and get points for that. That has to be specific. What kind of experience are they looking for? Second thing what they have added is NSS, they get 1 or 2 points. Now every school in Goa doesn't have NSS. Hardly even 20%, if I am not mistaken, will have NSS. So it is an undue advantage given to some elite schools. It is not fair. The whole premise of Awal Karkun, because is so that there will be a from the village also people can be hired. The way the point system is, I am guaranteeing only urban people or people who are so-called well educated and who have the money for it will get this post. For the Panjimban you're talking about? The Panjimban, see, they should have put it on the Gazette. I have checked on the Goa Printing Press website, the Gazettes are not updated. As far as on their own collector's website, there is no such notification put up. So I have to assume that it is, till I file an RTI, but I will do it once I will do the similar, this thing, I'll put an RTI and will investigate the same way after they appoint it, not now. No. South Goa is very clear they are not taken. There were, I'll give you the There were actually 12 posts, and the 13th one was ex-serviceman, which was given to Abhishek Prabhu Desai. So these were the posts that were there at that time. The copy of the complaint, I have put a link below the press note. You can check the whole complaint. It is quite long. If you want to see any of the documents, I can show it to you right now.
Thank you very much.